Hello, it's Eddie here. I'm just shooting this quick video walkthrough to show you how to back up, these domains from the OC panel. Once you back it up, basically this is the step by step that you're going to be following. So, step one, back up these domains. I shot a video yesterday showing you how to do this. So you've already know these steps. So this is the list of the domains that you'll be working on next. I think it's about, let's say, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 domains here. So step one, you back them up, save the files as I described yesterday. Then step number two, you create name server in you're going to be creating a name server, for the domains from this namecheap account. So I'm going to walk you through how to do that later on. So step number three, so you'll be adding the domains to the new hosting account in hostnin. Again, I will walk you through how to do that as well. Then step four, actually let me correct that. So step four, you're going to be restoring those domain in their new cpanel. So once you've done all that, just check that the domains is working properly, and that would be it. So I've just include this. This is the new name server. So I will walk you through how you can, how you're going to use this. Actually, I've already saved this to RoboForm, so you don't really need to remember this at all. Alright, so let's go to the remote VPS, so that I can walk you through. So this step one, as you already know, is to back this up. I'm not going to be shooting a new video for this, as you've already have the video for this step. So we're just going to move to step two, is how to create a new name server for all those domains in namecheap. So let me go to the remote VPS. So you have all the details there already. So as you can see, I'm in namecheap at the moment. So one thing that you have to know, in namecheap, we've got two accounts there. So you have account one and account two. So this is the account two. So actually, if you type in namecheap, so you can see here we've got namecheap. That's the first account, and this one is the second account, the login details. This one here, as you can see, says namecheap. This is where you're going to be doing the name server changes. So actually, you don't need to click on it like that. So this one I've already changed yesterday. Alright, so how do you come to this screen? So let's go to the main account. So at the moment we've got 21 domains here, but you're not going to be working with all those 21 domains. So what you are going to do is look at your list and select the first domain that you'll be working on. So let me go back to the list again. So this is the domain list. The first one is bestvpsreview.com. So we're going to be looking for these domains from the list in namecheap. So let me copy that. So So as you can see, they are all in alphabetical order, so it's not on this first account. So I'm going to go to the second account. So I open a new tab, namecheap, second account login. So don't forget, I've already logged in here, so you might need to, you let me, you need to log in with your password to access the details. So alright, so let me go to the main page. Alright, so domains. There's something weird here. Mine login. Okay, my account. Alright, as you can see, we are on the second namecheap account. So on this account, we've got 7 domains registered there. You can see the first one we've got all those domains. So let's see if we can find this cheap VPS review. See, it's there. So what you do, you click on it, you scroll down, and you locate this name server registration. Click on it. So this is where we're going to be changing the name server NS1, NS2, and NS3. So thank goodness we have this robo form that will help us to fill this, so we don't need to be entering the IP addresses manually. So I've already saved this for you. As you can see, it's a namecheap hostnin DNS NS. So just click on that, it should auto fill. Don't click on this fill and submit. Just click on only this fill, so that you can check that everything is okay. NS1 is there, NS2 and NS3. So where did I get this from? These IP addresses. Let's go back to the domain project again. So basically, we are creating our own private name server. This is the name server from hostnin. So basically, we are just creating a unique NS1, NS2, NS3. So this is where we got the IP addresses from. So let me go back to the VPS. So as you can see, NS1, we're just simply replacing hostnin NS with our own private one. So that is done. Just click on add name server. So it should take a few time to process, and you just look here, you can see it's a NS1 bestvpsreview.com is added successfully. So that's done. So next step is to copy the NS. So copy that. We're going to need that on the next step. So what you do next, you click on this domain name server. So this is the old name server that was pointing to the old host in HostGator. So what we're going to be doing is removing that and replacing it with the new name server we just created. So NS1 bestvpsreview.com. So do the same for 2. So change that to NS2. And 3, change that to NS3 as well. So that's it. Just click on save. So as you can see, name server provided were successfully added. So we've done with namecheap for now. So the next step is to go to we're going to be adding this domain to our hostnin. So let's go there now. Again, I've already saved the hostnin to 5. So what you need to do is type in hostnin. So this is the one you need, login details to hostnin reseller account. So you can right click and click on go and fill. In that case, just to make sure that you are actually on the right domain. So it's just loading, it's connecting. Alright, because I'm already logged in, so it just take me through, straight to this, cPanel. So we are on the hostnin cPanel. To add a new domain to the account, what you do is select host management, then create a new account. So this one somehow is autofill. Let me remove that. It shouldn't autofill. Alright, I have a file save here, I believe. You can see hostnin account creation. So if you just click on that, don't click on click on some fill and submit, because that will cause us of confusion. So you click on fill. So it's already filled some of the details here. So on this domain name, so we're going to be copying this domain over, because we are creating a new hosting account for this bestvpsreview.com. So just click on, you paste it there. Sometimes it's a little bit funny when you paste, the system doesn't quite like it, so just make sure that you don't have any gap in between. So just make sure, sometimes you might need to use the backstroke and just retype that last .com or .org or whatever the TDF for the domain is. So at the moment it doesn't give any error there, but sometimes it might give error, like this. It said between 3, that is referring to the password. So it should not be, more than 8 characters. So how many characters have we got here? 2, 4, 6, 8. So I'm just going to remove and just add 2 to that. Alright, so the next step is to choose the location where the domain is going to be hosted. So at the moment we've got US intro, we've got Berkshire in UK, we've got West Coast in US, we've got East Coast, Singapore and Amsterdam. So you're going to random it, so the first account you can select US intro. So for the second account you select West Coast, the third one you select East Coast, and the fourth one you can select Amsterdam. So you just random it like that. Then once you complete the list, then you can just start all over again from Central. So that if you do it like that, then you have a unique IP addresses, because we don't want to have the same IP addresses. So in that case, I'm going to select US Central. So this is the package that I've already created. So for all those domain lists, you'll be selecting this blog network. So select that one. Skeleton, this one doesn't matter. Software, normally, this one should install WordPress, on this domain, but in this case it doesn't do it. So you just select it anyway, WordPress, and then click on create an account. So it's still giving error here, so that means we need to correct this before we can move forward, Alright, so let's try again. So that means it's working. So this one might take a few minutes to complete. So once it's done, it's going to give you all the details. It will give you the username, the password, the um what is again, the cPanel login details and the FTP login details. So that one you don't really need to register it, because it's going to email it to me on this address anyway. Um, so, but what you need to do is the next step now is to create um, you know um, restore the let's go back to our list again so that we don't miss this step. So step one, we've done that, backup the domains. Step two, we created the name server in Namecheap. So it's step three that we are doing at the moment, adding domain to hostnin account. So once that one is completed, so you see I just got the email through, that means it's completed. So those are the details that you need. So the next step is just to log into the cPanel. So you can how you do that is you copy this address here. So you just copy the cPanel address, open a new tab, and click and go. So copy this, the username, or you can just look at it and type it in. But to eliminate any mistakes, so I'm just copying and pasting. So the next step is to save this with the domain name. So that's the so just going to save this so that it will be easier next time. So and you just put cPanel there. So make sure you don't take this, because you don't have the master password, you cannot save with a password at the moment. So create a new folder. So you can call this hostnin cPanel. Just to keep it in shape. So you can just save that and you log in. Yeah, so I've already shot a video yesterday, so we are now inside the the hosting. Actually there seems to be an issue here. Shouldn't read NS. Anyway, we are on the inside the cPanel now, so what you do, you know how to restore the domain already. You click on the domain name, and you upload WordPress, you upload the old WP content, and you just restore the domains. So I think that's it really, but I think there's an issue here. This one should not read NS. So let's see why. So let's say modify account. So you get to select the account, which is cheap VBS review. Actually, it's going to be on. Alright, this should not be NS. So I'm going to modify that account. So I'm just going to remove the nails. So make sure that you enter the correct domain name there. So do modify. So that's about it really, just a recap. Let me go back to the project tab again. So basically the first step is to back up all these domains, back up the WP content, the HT access, and you back up the database, the SQL database. So once you've done that, then the step two is to create a name server in Namecheap, which we went through earlier on. So, so you come to Namecheap, you come to domain management. So you can always, get it from here, account, domain management. So once you are there, select the domain that you want to work on. In this case, it was bestvpsreview.com. Then the next step is to locate this name server registration. So we have this robot form that will auto fill this field for us. You can see host 9 DNS NS. So just click on fill and save. So once you've done that, you come to this domain name server setup. Then you enter the NS or NS to NS3. The next step, you copy this the name of the domain. Then you come to host 9, cpanel. Then click on hosting management. Then click on create account. Again, I've got this host 9 account creation that helped me fill most of the fields so that I don't have to enter everything manually. Because we like to be productive. So don't forget, you shouldn't use more than 8 characters here. Then enter the name of the domain. You can type it in if that's how you prefer. So make sure it's not giving any error there. So select the location. Don't use the same location for all the domains. So make sure the first one we selected the US intro. So now you can select West Coast, US West. So this Berkshire, Asia, and Amsterdam, use it as the last result. So we want most of our website to be hosted in the US. So now you select West Coast. Select the package. So we are using this block network at the moment, because all those domains going to be going into our block network. So this skeleton is not important, leave that blank and select WordPress from the software installer. Then, you click on create account. Once the account is created, then you click on a new tab and copy the cpanel address, enter the login details and save it to RoboForm, and it will take you to the cpanel. So once you are in the cpanel again, confirm that the name of the website is showing up here. So let's go there again. So finally list account. At the moment, we've got quite a lot of websites here. So the one that we've just done at the moment is this. Where is it? So it should be here somewhere. So to access the control panel, you just click on the control panel. So we don't need this. Make sure the name of the domain that you want to work on is showing on the left hand side. Then you click on the file manager to upload the files. Don't forget you have to create the the database as well. So I've already shot a video for that yesterday. So I think that's it. So you have all the login details already saved to RoboForm, so you don't need to muck about with password and all that. All you need to remember is just one password, which I've already supplied to you earlier on. So that's it. So when you finish, so I'm going to save this now. So it's going to send these details to you. So you should receive an email now about this project. So once you finish, any discussion should be kept within this project. This is the project name at the moment we are working on, web hosting migration. So make sure you keep all discussion here. So this is the one you did yesterday. So we've already, complete this. So the next one is, if you want to send another message, create a unique summary, don't use the same one, use the one that is related to what we are doing here. So you can say domain list migration for, dates, so you'll be, at the moment it's 18th, so I mean, you'll be working tomorrow, which is 19th, so you can pull um, domain list migration and the date now. So you put 19, 10, 2012. And you can put your message there and you just click on my, to send it to me. So I think that's it. So if you have any question, don't hesitate to contact me. Thank you.